Hello, hello, and hello out there. Allow me to introduce myself. I go by the name Ahaba Psalms. It's usually followed by 91. And the reason being, some years ago, I was at the age of 17. I remember coming across this verse, this particular chapter in the Bible, Psalms 91, and it bear witness with me. It stuck with me. I loved it. And at that particular time, I was going through a lot in my life, and I cleaved to it. I knew that the Creator was giving me this psalm to strengthen me. And so it's one of my faves. So that's how the 91 came in. But anyhow, let me just get straight to the point. I'm coming to you today to share some encouragement regarding life trials. In particular, everything that you go through is intentional. That said, there are levels that we all have to achieve. And that reason being is there's a purpose set for your life. It doesn't matter what you're going through. It doesn't matter what you've gone through. What matters and should stand is that you grow through it. The key word is important because it has to do with your purpose. There's a purpose for you, no matter who comes against you, no matter what you're dealing with, no matter what you've endured through. The fight wouldn't be so intense if there wasn't something greater on the other side. Now let's get into these levels though. See, with each level, there is a task at hand. And that task is there so that you can be able to fulfill what is destined for you. Now, the day you were conceived and your soul began to exist, the Maker above already knew what he had in store for your life and how it was that he wanted to use you. And there are those of us that deal with more wear and tear through the worries of life and the things that we deal with. But we have to understand that what should define us is what we can take from it. With each trial you go through, with each scenario and situation, no matter how great, with each failure, no matter how low, there is something to take from it. And with each task, sometimes it may not seem fair. Sometimes it may not be so fun. But the reality stands. What were you supposed to take from that situation for the sake of your growth? There's levels on levels on levels. And you're not going to be able to get past that level until you receive the knowledge, the wisdom, and the fruit that are supposed to be built up in you through it. The saying used to be you got to go through this, excuse me. People would always say, sometimes you just got to go through it. Just stick in there, hang in there, endure. But the endurance and the suffering is nothing if you don't grow. So that said, that's where we're headed. That's what this is all about. That's the purpose of this very message. You have to grow through it. Be encouraged. Continue on. Continue to walk. And it doesn't matter what anyone has to say. It doesn't matter what they think. And I know the biggest hang-up is getting caught up in the treatment that comes from an unforgiving world. Everybody knows it can be so cruel. But does that make you who you are? Does what other people have to say put a hold or stop on the ministry and destiny that's set for your life. You are worthy. It doesn't matter if you stumbled 1,000 times. Get up, dust yourself off. There's going to be moments you cry. There's going to be moments you're angry. There's going to be moments that there's misunderstandings and you know it's not on your part. But guess what? You're worth it. You're worth every beating moment, every breath, every step, every struggle, every battle. You're worth it. The enemy would not fight so hard against you if you weren't. So kick back in the challenge and recognize that there'll be another battle, because that's what's going to promote you to your next level. And you're going to pass it. Declare it. Believe it. And be that change you want to see in the world. That said, be encouraged. And have a blessed one. Much kisses. Bye-bye.